What, other bikes in the office?
A couple.
I love the facade. So these are a few of John's favorite parts. One day they'll all be back on a bike, back on the road again. What?
That's a racer, another Arma racer.
Wow.
That won just about every race it was in. That's a 1939, I think.
John's got Indian carpets.
Yep.
Which lead to more cycles.
The Munch Mammoth.
The Munch Mammoth.
Yeah.
You're making this up now, John.
No. No.
You would do that to me, right?
Couldn't make that up.
It's like hammered steel gas
Hand
tank?
hammered aluminum tank.
Hand-hammered aluminum tank.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
I can see the craftsmanship and appreciate what it is, but I didn't know.
And Jay Leno has the same exact bike.
Bastard.
Same color.
Jay,
everything.
give John his bike back. He wants the twins together.
Yeah.
This is
So
great.
That's that. Yeah.
That's a great bike. Wow, wow, wow. And then a chair.
Yeah, I made that. Yeah.
Did you make this?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Do you see this?
So the Buick plant, they were tearing it down to make a film studio.
Okay.
And I went to the sale at the Buick plant, and I couldn't buy anything because they were selling like 500 storage lockers or you know, punch presses that were as big as this room. But they had a pallet of chain, and it was about as big as this desk. Chain like that and bigger. And I bid on the pallet, and I got the pallet for like $200, which is probably scrap value.
That's great.
And then I'm like, shit, I got to get this home. And,
did you?
we loaded it in the Sprinter until the Sprinter literally bottomed out.
Oh no.
And it didn't even get it all, so I had to go back for a second load.
John makes furniture. Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
This is great. So smart. Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, yeah.
This is where all the big decisions are made.
That's right.
Cars are my hobby.
Okay. But bikes are the living.
But it was cold today, so I drove the Model A.
Did you?
Yeah.
Look at this. Okay, I have to ask, John. Tell me about the Model A.
It's a 31 Model A.
What?
I love Model A's. They're super simple, super cheap.
I think we just became best friends. This is awesome, John. Look at this car. Wow.
Yeah. Super simple, super cheap.
How did you get it? What have you done to it?
Nothing. I just drive it and maintain it.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. So great. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that.
As long as you don't have to go too fast, these are great.
Where are you going to hurry off to? There's be traffic anyway.
I live in Norcross. It's a short drive.
Don't do anything, yeah.
It's got a rumble seat.
Oh, yes. Man, cars were used to be so cool and so fun, and now not so much. Wow. Okay.
All right.
When you have to drive a car, John suffers and drives his Model A.
So we work on all kinds of bikes where a lot of dealerships now don't want to work on a motorcycle more than 10 years old.
Right.
So everybody that's got a 10-year-old or better bike comes to us. And we get a lot of BMW work because we were a BMW dealer for 20 years. This is the Terminator bike from the movie Terminator 3.
Nice.
Patinaed out to look old, but it's actually almost new.
Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, everything's been aged.
Yep.
These guys who do the set dressing work.
They hit it with a belt sander.
Yep.
And, you know, this is stuff called brie wax. This is a wax with a stain in it.
Right.
And they slid this bike on the side in the movie, so they built these protectors for it.
Nice.
And
so this is a picture bike.
It's a picture bike, but the thing is, they did all this detail work. They shot the scene at night, and all you see is the headlight and the taillight. Like,
movie business is tough business, John. I'm telling you, it's a thankless business. Because these guys who age this stuff do everything. They can age paper, steel, houses, cars, bikes, you name it, they do it.
Yep.
And they do such a great job. You would think this has been a bike that's been on the road and seen.
It fools motorcycle people. They look at it and think it's old.
Because they're artists, right? They're painting, they got tea bags and they're staining this and doing the thing, and it's awesome. Terminator bike.
I like oddball stuff.
Okay.
So I found this.
What is this?
My friend Robbie Wolf, American Pickers, I was up at his place and he had this. I'm like, that is so cool. We got it apart right now because we're working on it.
Sure.
But it is a Hercules. It's a rotary engine motorcycle, like a Wankel.
It's like the inside
and
guts of
and then it's bedazzled.
Yes, it is all the things. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what the, yeah.
So it hadn't run in years. Robbie never rode it, and Andrew over here got it running, and all we're doing now is fixing the wiring.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I do like the old fuel things you have.
Gas pumps, yeah.
Gas pumps are great.
Maybe you could make a little refrigerator in the bottom too, where you open up and get.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, we'll have to combine notes and come together. So yes, a lot of BMWs. You got a lot of BMWs to work on.
Beautiful customer bike that just came in.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's nice. Here's another old. This is a 1971, 72 BMW that we're working on.
Man.
And
it's a little too new for my style, John. I like the bikes in the 30s. The 70s, I don't know.
Yeah, I like them too, though. Especially if you're going to ride them. These things are great.
Yeah.
This is my latest project. I finished it yesterday.
What?
This is my ride for Daytona Bike Week.
Okay. What? This is Mad Max beyond John's Thunderdome. What is this? This is awesome.
I'm glad you like it.
How long did it take to do this?
2 months.
Rolling art, John. Wow.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
And beneath the exterior, it is a.
It is a Yamaha scooter, automatic, so there's no shifting.
Okay.
It'll easily go 100 miles an hour. We didn't change anything on the suspension or the drivability. So it should handle, I say should because I haven't ridden it yet, it should handle like a modern motor scooter.
The back end reminds me of like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and the front end is like a freight train, right? Like look at this grill.
I literally started with the grill,
okay,
made a little metal framework, bolted the grill to it, and I stood back, I'm like, I had this siding at home. This was a 100-year-old barn in my neighborhood. They tore it down, and I got the roof.
Okay, because John never throws anything away.
Right.
Never throw anything away.
Well, if you come to my house, you'll see that for sure.
Yeah, move closer to the bike.
But so I had this tin roofing, and we just started at the grill, and I started working my way back. I didn't know what it was going to evolve into until I got to that part, and I'm like, well, I got to do this now, and it just kind of came together on its own.
I love it. So this is going to be at a parade or a museum? Or
I'm going to ride it around. This is my bike week transportation.
Yes, and, all day. Mm-hmm. All day.
This was a planter. I had this planter in my yard, and that was cut that apart.
Excellent.
Because I didn't know how to bend metal like that.
This like sells it for me.
59 Cadillac.
Yeah, these are
That's great. The only part I bought new. Everything else on here is scavenged from the premises.
Wait. I think I recognize these guys.
Yeah, that's some of the chain. That's upstairs.
Handlebars, that's smart. Yep. So cool, John. Well done. Well done. Wow, this is really good. And this is awesome. Wow. Crocodile, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so it's hard when you're making something to know when to stop.
Yes.
You know, but
every artist has that
problem. I
problem.
put this piece on yesterday. And that's because we're going to hand letter Moonbeam on here.
Okay, smart.
Because it's Blue Moon Cycle.
Yep.
So this is going to be the Moonbeam. Mm-hmm. And that was the last piece I put on yesterday. I'm like, that's it. It's done.
Yeah. I'm thinking like I said, Burning Man or whatever. Like this is the showpiece of the parade, the head of the parade. Like this is awesome.
You're the second guy to mention Burning Man.
Yeah, Mad Max and Thunderdome or whatever. Like this is just fun. But even better, you know, you go to a cafe, meet up with the guys or whatever. They're like, what is this? Like, oh, that's John's bike. Because John does things like this. Incredible, man. Totally incredible. I love it. So good. But this is the shop. So you do all kinds of things.
This is the shop. We happen to have 3 Harleys here right now, but we're not really a Harley shop. But this one is mine, and that one I just sold. And this one, a guy in Tennessee couldn't find anybody that would work on an old Harley in Tennessee.
Oh, come on.
That's unbelievable.
Seriously?
So he shipped it to us, and he's like, I just want you to get it running. So we got it running in a day, and then I'm like, you know, it's kind of dated, and the tank's fiberglass, and the color, I hate the color.
No, it doesn't work.
And I'm like, let us redo it. Let us restyle it.
Yeah.
So we're going to completely do a complete facelift on this.
Nice.
It's going to look nice when it's done.
Because even if it was a sports team or something, it just doesn't work, right? It's kind of, it hurts your eyes, right? And the guy who made this cannot abide by this.
But it's got good bones. So,
yeah, for sure. Okay, so as previously mentioned, so I brought my carburetor, and I'm just going to hand it to you.
All right.
And so this float bowl is
way too big.
Yeah, off a Warrior, and they put it on the opposite side. And when you do that, you now have less.
You can't get to the adjustments.
So John knows everything I'm about to say. So my two questions. One is, this is incorrect at the bottom here. It's supposed to have like it looks like a banjo fitting type of thing, right?
Cool. You got to get the right bowl.
It was sweating fuel from the different areas. And so he gave me the proper nut, which is not a metric or a standard. It's a
Whitworth.
Whitworth. Mm-hmm. So now it's on the correct side.
Yeah. So now it's on the correct side.
Just like that.
You can adjust it. Unless there might be like a toolbox or something over here in the way.
Yeah.
So you'll have to put it on and see if it clears.
And then as far as the bottom one goes, I need to find that probably online again.
You go down and see Randy at British in the City, and he's probably got that.
The shop in town, like that's what I was asking you. Like,
yeah.
Yes. So there is a guy in town named Randy in the city.
Because it's a British.
I'm going to see you, Randy.
Don't tell him you have an Indian. Just
no.
You got this Amal carburetor.
Yeah, I got this Amal carburetor. What do I do with this? Yeah.
And, I'm kidding.
It's a fun little carburetor, right?
Go see Randy. If he doesn't have it, you can find it online. Easy.
Okay. Great. This is and thanks for adjusting the bowl on the right side. That was what do I owe you for that?
Yeah.
This is awesome, John. Wow. So if you have an older bike, call you guys up, bring it in. You have a look at it. You might be able to service it.
We're doing this work and we enjoy doing it, but we don't work on everybody's bike because we just couldn't handle the volume.
And I don't mean to go off topic, but I'm looking at your wall of tools, and I just noticed it because a lot of these tools are so old, right? and they do a specific job for a specific bike, and if you don't have the right puller or whatever, you're kind of out of luck, right? So.
Well, I'm not proud of this shop right now. We're about to.
I'll just stay on the wall.
A major spring cleaning.
So
but
cool.
Where are you going to go and get your gas headlight worked on?
John's place. Go to John. Can I see that?
Yeah.
Wait, what is this?
That's a
wow.
Model A probably. Model T headlight.
Awesome.
Before they were electric.
Awesome. I think I'm so glad I have all this on tape, John, because I would not be able to remember all the information you've been telling us for the last visit. So I thank you so much for making the time. I have to make an appointment to come back and do a test drive on a Ural with a sidecar.
Okay.
If you're selling them, and I can get the wife
just maybe a little demo on how to drive a sidecar or something like that.
Yeah, I would love to know I'll make an appointment and we'll sidecar it up. Wow, John. Well, thank you so much. You've been such a wealth of information. I really appreciate it. I'm going to call you and we're going to go on a Ural. It's going to be so great. Everybody have a great weekend. Come check out Blue Moon Cycle because that's how it's pronounced. And make it a great week, everybody. Thanks so much.
Thank you.